Another infant formula recall has parents on high alert on the presence of deadly bacteria. We're seeing this, I think we've done 3 stories on this maybe in the last, 6 months, 7 months. At least this company is acting responsibly. They really are. I see companies that act totally irresponsible all the time. This is ByHeart's Whole Nutrition Infant Formula. ByHeart's Whole Nutrition Infant Formula. As you might imagine, corporate media is doing very little to even tell this story because why? They make a lot of money advertising for folks like this.
Yeah, they do. And this particular one, like you said, they've got their full recall in place for several different batches of this baby formula. And what had happened was they actually caught the fact it was contaminated with potentially life-threatening bacteria.
Don't you love when the corporation does what they're supposed to do?
Well, we've seen so many times, and in fact, I think there's plenty of lawsuits right now that other baby formula companies were contaminated, knew about it, and still said, get it out to the public. So this group did the right thing. They said, out of an abundance of caution, we're taking this off for now. We're going to clean the equipment. We're going to make sure. And so far, there's been no illnesses. Nobody has been infected. So that's great.
That's how it should work. That's how the capitalism system should work. Yeah, we're going to make money, but when we mess up, we're not going to let anybody get hurt.
But we've got, as you said, there's plenty of other baby formula companies out there that are being sued. Infants have died. They're developing these horrible. It's one of the most gruesome deaths you can imagine.
It absolutely is. My daughter Sarah is handling the infant formula, the Preemie formula, and the Preemie formula was where doctors clearly had all the information that they needed to have, and the industry had all the information that they needed to have. That you don't give cow's milk to preemies. It was killing preemies, killing hundreds of preemies all over the country. Because the company was covering up. The company was lying to the doctors, telling the doctors, just like opioids, telling the doctors we did studies, everything's okay, you don't have to worry about this literature that's coming out of France or Italy, it's not accurate. And hundreds of preemies died and continue to die because the industry still won't take action.
And one of the things, because I heard her presentation on this, is that it is one of the most excruciating deaths imaginable.
Their entire system dries up. And it's such suffering that the nurses who work around these children literally quit their job because they can't stand the agony that they're seeing these children go through. But the companies are still out there pumping it out like everything's okay.
Making tons of money.